Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with another Warhammer Fantasy video from the Templin Institute. And today, I'm going to learn about some witch hunters. Sounds cool? Here we go. Let's check it out.
Like the subject of today's investigation, the Templin Institute will not suffer the witch to live, and we're doing something about it. Tonight, at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be starting a new multiplayer cooperative campaign of Warhammer 2 Total War. I'll be sending out my trusty witch hunters to kill heretics as the Empire of Man.
I was playing Warhammer 2 recently.
Over at the Blunderdome will be playing as the Kingdom of Bretonnia, and I'm sure supporting me with legions of knights. You can watch all the action over on our Twitch channel, and you'll find the link.
What's the new character? Wraithel? No, I can't remember his name. The new Dark Elf Lord? The Beastmaster?
Within the Empire of Man, corruption takes many forms. While the melodramatic plays of Detlef Siuk delight the nobles of imperial cities with tales of hideous mutants and mustache-twirling villains, the truth is far more insidious and far more terrible. The followers of the ruinous powers can cloak their evil behind smiling faces and noble deeds, preaching in soothing tones the values of brotherhood and peace. And they can just as easily assume forms that defy comprehension, festering in malignant power within the darkest depths of human civilization. Chaos promises redemption, freedom, power, and the fulfillment of every desire. It crosses all social barriers, penetrates into the hearts and minds of the most devout, and devours all it touches. So abhorrent is chaos to the soul of humanity that even when presented with incontrovertible evidence that this insidious force exists, a man will strive to deny it, clinging to the hope of some other explanation, some other justification. It is this wanton disbelief that allows the greatest cults to form and thrive. To fight the forces of chaos, one must embrace the power of certainty. To know without a shred of doubt that whatever actions they take, no matter how vile and outwardly evil they might appear, are done in the service of a higher good. There are few men and women who can put a town corrupted by chaos to the torch and sword. Few who can ignore the cries of burning men, women, and children. But those that do have earned the title of witch hunter.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not an easy job.
The Empire have been built on solid foundations of tradition and ceremony, and now claim sole dominion over the honorific of knight. No overarching organization controls the actions of the witch hunters, or who might earn that title.
So they're basically like the Inquisitors of 40k in a way.
Most stalwart protectors. Anything unnatural, they oppose. Witches and warlocks, unsanctioned wizards, mutants, cultists, chaos spawn, vampires, and the undead. All that does not conform to the good and righteous is cast down and purged. They are often grim-faced individuals, working alone or in small groups. They have earned a reputation as coldly dispassionate warriors, well-armed and sturdy. In the absence of any standardized uniform, most prefer hooded cloaks or wide-brimmed hats and adorn themselves with every manner of protective talisman. Their profession forces them to be ruthless killers, and every manner of rumor or aspersion follows in their wake.
So I wonder if they each have like their own separate specialty, like the Inquisitors doing 40k, where you got some for Xenos, some for demons. I wonder if the witch hunters have the same thing, some for like vampires, some for chaos.
Or gigantic beastmen
specializations.
Combat of towns burned and towns saved. Of those witch hunters who act with any kind of official authority, they do so as state-issued Templars within the Order of Sigmar. This is one of the many militant arms of the cult of Sigmar, but centuries of tensions between the Church and the rule of the Emperors means that sanctioned witch hunters now operate under the supervision of both. This arrangement
is so they are under supervision then.
Gaining too much power, but this balance frequently shifts to one or the other. Decentralized by design, witch hunters are divided into northern, southern, and eastern districts, each covering a large swath of the Empire's territory, and each commanded by a witch hunter general. Within each semi-autonomous
Witch
district
hunter
are various
general.
chapter houses, each commanded by a witch hunter captain. These provide areas of refuge and resupply to the various witch hunter Templars that serve as the organization's field agents.
Oh, okay.
Autonomous and unrestrained by nature, witch hunter Templars nevertheless rely on established chapter houses to rest, share information, house prisoners, and cooperate with their brothers and sisters in need of assistance.
Oh, so there are like chapter houses.
Supporting the witch hunters themselves are a variety of mercenaries, priests, licensed wizards, and zealots. These provide everything from additional military support to holy protection to maintaining war gear or records.
So they are
Often these
definitely like the
individuals will
Inquisitors of
join the retinue
40k,
a
because
witch
they have a
hunter,
retinue,
traveling with them
it seems,
in
as
pursuit
well.
of their targets. While the Templars of Sigmar are the most famous of witch hunters, many other groups exist. Each state within the Empire
That is pretty
known to
badass.
employ agents beyond the
I
control
really
of
like
the
these
Church,
pictures.
yet
He
empowered
looks
with
cool.
the same level of authority.
Kind of got like a
Both groups
Bloodborne
are hardened
vibe.
veterans, driven by faith and committed to the eradication of chaos. Mercenaries, too, might sometimes adopt the moniker of witch hunter, selling their talents to serve a community in need. Increasingly, however, a new type of witch hunters has emerged across the Empire.
Ooh.
They are driven not by imperial law, faith, or even the desire for gold, but rather reasons entirely their own, be it guilt, hate, revenge, or something else.
Interesting.
While their determination and zeal matches those Templars officially sanctioned, they lack their infrastructure and support. Many of
Oh,
these
so those
renegade
ones
witch
there have no
hunters
support
meet
at
grim
all.
ends, but a few have earned the respect of their official peers through their impossible successes. By whatever title they claim, or what drives their actions, those who have dedicated their lives to the destruction of chaos have always existed across the history of the Empire. The Templars of the Cult of Sigmar trace their heritage to Wulfgard Krieger, said to have battled beside Sigmar himself in the wars against Nagash. But the modern order only truly emerged centuries later by the order of the Grand Theogonist Sibold II. Beset by demonic cults and weakness upon the imperial throne, he formed the Order of the Silver Hammer, a group of warrior priests and investigators. For decades, their power grew, but as their ranks expanded, the caliber of their recruits weakened. Too often, the witch hunters were those of low character, blinded by zealotry and easy prey to the very powers they sought to destroy. They clashed with rival groups, those both heretical and loyal, culminating in a tragic war against the Sisters of Sigmar within the doomed city of Mordheim.
Oh, wow.
In the aftermath of the Great War against Chaos and the rule of Magnus the Pious, the witch hunters were restructured and partly secularized. The Order of the Silver Hammer was legitimized and placed above their rivals, but also forced to work within the boundaries of imperial law. This agreement has endured ever since. In the modern empire, witch hunters are no longer free to burn and kill at will, as their forefathers might once have done. Yet,
Oh, okay, so they
their
got rid
power
of
remains considerable.
burning down cities and
Any imperial
towns.
citizen, from the lowliest commoner to the highest noble, can be arrested at their command, interrogated and tortured until the truth of their crimes has been discovered. In the greatest cities and deepest forests of the Empire, every aspect of the ruinous powers work in the shadows to destroy the power of mankind. Yet the shadows are not the dominion of evil alone. From darkness can spring light. This is a fact that even those most wholly consumed by chaos must remember, no matter how secluded their gatherings or how hidden their plots. All those who have betrayed humanity in the service of the dark gods are not above the fear that one day a stranger will emerge from the darkness, bringing with them faith, steel, and fire.
Badass.
The Templin Institute investigates the nation's
Okay, so there we go. Learned a little more about witch hunters. It's actually pretty cool. You know, basically like the Inquisitors of 40K, you know? They go out, they hunt down, what was it, zealots and demons and vampires and cultists and stuff like that, just like the Inquisitors do. What did they say? Were they sectioned off like this? Like these witch hunters are good at cultists, these witch hunters are good at chaos, you know, kind of like the way Inquisitors are. You know, certain ones go after Xenos, certain ones go after demons, or specialized against demons or Xenos and stuff like that. So I don't know if they said if witch hunters were or not, or just witch hunters just go after anything, doesn't matter what it is. But yeah, it's pretty crazy that they were able to burn down cities and towns and stuff like that. And then, of course, after the war, they got restructured, and they don't really do that anymore. So that's a good thing. I guess no one is safe from witch hunters, from the lowliest peasant all the way up to the highest level. They can be taken into custody and interrogated and everything like that. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And it does seem like there is some what they say, some oversight of the witch hunters, unlike Inquisitors, where it's just like, yeah, we do whatever we want, whatever, you know. At least it looks like with witch hunters there is some sort of oversight with them. And then, of course, there is the was it like the unaffiliated witch hunters? Yeah, is that what they were saying? Like this, like unaffiliated witch hunters,
selling their talents to serve a community in need. Increasingly, however, a new type of witch hunters has emerged across the Empire. They are driven not by imperial law, faith, or even the desire for gold, but rather reasons entirely their own, be it guilt, hate, revenge, or something else. While their determination and zeal matches those Templars officially sanctioned, they lack their infrastructure and support.
Okay, so they don't have any support or anything like that. They're just basically doing, I guess, their own thing. But some of them apparently have done, I guess, such great deeds that some of the official witch hunters are actually pretty impressed with. So that's pretty cool. So that was pretty cool, learning more about witch hunters and stuff, you know. I like both. I like fantasy and 40K, so I wish there was more fantasy videos. I think there actually is. I just haven't gotten around to doing them. I think there's Bretonians, I think. I can't remember which other ones they have of fantasy, but I should definitely get around to those, because I do want to, you know, I like fantasy as well, so I want to, you know, learn more. So anyways, there we go. There is Witch Hunters from Templin Institute. So let me know what you guys think. What did you guys think about the Witch Hunters? Let me know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And, of course, if there's any other videos you want me to check out, Warhammer Fantasy, lore videos and stuff like that, I'd love to learn, you know, more about the lore, especially the new, oh, my eye's killing me. Age of Sigmar stuff, because I really don't know anything about the Age of Sigmar, how it came to be. I know Chaos came in and they basically won, and then like everything completely changed and stuff like that. So now there's like Grand Order of Alliance, and what is it, Grand Alliance of like Death, and you know, races are kind of clumped into like all these other things and stuff like that, and like characters are missing and races are gone. Like there's no more Tomb Kings and stuff like that. So I don't know what the hell happened to Tomb Kings. I quickly glanced, like Malekith is like a god now or something. Is that true? I was trying to look for a Malekith model, but I didn't see anything, so I don't know I don't know what happened. So, yeah, if there's any lore videos about Age of Sigmar, I would love to check those out so I can figure out what the hell, changed and everything. I'm sure it won't tell me about, like, the game and why everything is on circle bases now instead of rank and file troops like the old ways. What was it, 5 across and like 4 deep and stuff like that, and why they changed that. I don't know. Love to learn about it. So yeah, if you got any videos on that, let me know. Leave a link. I'd love to check them out. So anyways, other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I will see you guys next time.